Hey YouTubers, Team Borders United here, Jose Garza, doing a deck profile for my Trickstar burn deck that I play currently at my locals. I've been playing this deck for almost 2 months now, and I love the deck for just how simple it is to play it. It's not a very expensive deck, and it can also be very competitive. But I play the burn version because it's a lot different in comparison to other decks that are being played, such as having the Link Trickstar version of it, or just having the regular control version, or the one that I don't know. I've seen different ones. I've seen a lot of Trickstars being played with hand traps too. So, but I play the burn one. It's a lot more simplistic and more cheap. But anyways, I'll get right into the deck, starting with the monsters. You have your main engine, the Stratus of the deck that searches for a monster, a Trickstar monster, or spell or trap card, which is, I consider this to be the main card, the most important card of the deck. You play the triple Lycris every time a card's added to your opponent's hand. They take 200 burn damage, and can also be special summoning into the field once per turn, quick effect. And then if it's successfully summoned, then you can target, or you have to target one Trickstar monster and return it to the hand. So, and then I play one Lilybell. Believe it or not, this is actually probably like one of the better cards because it allows you to do so many plays. If it's normal summon, you can, and you inflict damage, you can add a Trickstar monster from your graveyard to your hand, such as Lycris. Special summon Lycris bounces back to your hand every time. When this is added to your hand by a card effect, then you can special summon it back into the field, and it just gives you more options, to be honest, with this card. This card's so underrated. It can also be brought back into by reincarnation, and then essentially continue to push further plays by adding monsters into your hand. So it's an amazing card. I think it's probably really underrated. I would not play two. I would just try to prevent my opponent from banishing it. I played Too Honest because you're trying to burn your opponent. By burning them, you can actually maintain boards with this. You can inflict damage and still keep your monster on the field, so it's important. I play one Ogre. Hand traps are essentially really important in this format, so I play one Ogre. I could play more if I really wanted to, but I only play one. Of course, the Maxi just mained it because you're playing hand traps. Dropping Maxi and drawing into Honest or an Ogre is just essentially important when you're playing it. A card such as Maxi. For spells, you play probably the best spell card of the deck, Trickstar Light Stage. It allows you to search for any Trickstar monster added to your hand. Once per turn, you can target one set card. That card cannot be activated while you target that card. It can be activated as it can be chained to the targeting, or it can be chained during the end phase. I played Triple Book of Eclipse. I love it because it doesn't target. If you don't have a board set up, such as having monsters on the field, you can Book of Eclipse other monsters, depending on how many your opponent has, summon Lycris, and then, they're going to draw cards for those monsters being set at the end phase, and they're essentially going to take damage from Lycris. Plus, it's really good. It has multi-purpose, and I like it. Only play 2 terraforming. You can get away with playing 3. I mean, since you only play very little monsters, I only play 2 because I don't want to essentially end up with the dead terraforming. 2 Pot of Desires. It's amazing. You finish searching for, especially when you use Candina to search for a Lycris or a Lilybell, and essentially you activate this, and you're not too worried. I've actually won duels where I've only drawn into 2 Trickstar monsters, and that's all you really need, just 2 monsters, and essentially continue to draw more cards to maintain an established board, or just +1. I play 1 double summon. It's important. You can summon Candina, double summon another Candina, and essentially search for something else. I play 1 Forbidden Chalice. It's amazing, going second especially. 1 Pot of Duality. The deck, normal and special summons, this is just so I don't break, which does happen. 1 MST, 1 Raigeki, especially good if you're going second, clear them boards. 1 Arrivals. I like this card and I don't like it. It has no use going first, but it's essentially another way to push for more damage. I mean, it's not the same as Double Summon. I think Double Summon would actually have more utility than this card, but it also creates more plays, so it's not bad, but playing more than one, I probably wouldn't recommend it. Alright, for trap cards in the main deck, starting with the best card, Trickstar Reincarnation. Banish your opponent's hands, they draw the same amount. If you have Likers, they take damage. And then in the graveyard, it's essentially a Call the Haunted. Banishing, special summon 1 Trickstar. Played 2 Solemn Strike. It's an amazing card. I'm playing the burn version, so I'm playing Threatening Roar, maintain my boards, such as Lycris. And then some staples, Solemn Warning, Bottomless, Stormy Mirror Force. It bounces your monsters to your opponent's hand. Every time cards are added to your opponent's hand, they take damage if Lycris is on the field. Dark Bribe, negate a spell trap card. They add a card to their hand or draw 1 card, they take damage. Magic Cylinder, negate 1 attack, they take damage. And Ring of Destruction can only be activated on your opponent's turn, but essentially you take the damage first and then they take it. Essentially reduce the life points to a lower number, and where they are more vulnerable into losing the game by effect damage. The extra deck needs work. I'll point out the cards that are used a lot, that I use a lot, and then the cards that I can actually take out. I play the Utopia package, number S39, Lightning, and then regular Utopia, just because I got room. Play 1 Black Chip Corn, detach 1, target 1 monster lower than 2100 attack. They go to the graveyard, and if they do, they take 1000 damage. That's essentially damage. I played 2 Diamond Dyers. I'm probably going to take 1 out, but it's still really good. Number 82, detach, attack directly. 1 Silent Honor Arc. Trickstar Holly Angel. I only play 1. It's really good. I could even play 2 if I really wanted to. This card's really good. I played 2 Gaga Cowboys. I can actually get away with just playing 1, but 1 actually does come up. For some of my links, I have 2 Link Spider. I can take this out if I really wanted to. 1 Decode Talker, and then 1 number 47. Detach 1, attack directly. These probably will take 1 out at least, and then try to put in a Fairy Dragon, because it does come up. I can destroy my field, search for another field, activate another field, search for another monster. So I think that's 1 card that I've been wanting to play, but I haven't put it in my extra deck yet. And then for side deck, play 2 Denko. For Peleos, there's a lot of Peleos. I could probably even play another one, but I think 2 is really good. Played 2 Kaiju, Degoran. I don't have, which ones? Gamma Seal. So I play this for now. Played 2 Cosmic Cyclone. This card is really good. I would play a 3rd one if I had it. But right now, this is what I have. Dimensional Fissure. There's a lot of players play trap or hand traps. So if you're going first or second, even second, I like playing this card because it just prevents them from like using Ash Blossom, Ogre, Droll, Maxi, Baylor, anything. So it's more of a strategic card than anything. I'm not trying to banish their graveyard or anything like that, although I can. 1 Twin Twisters, back row hate. 1 Forbidden Chalice is really good if you're going second. I like this card. And then I play another MST. Some burn cards. I play 2 Ceasefire. Flip face downs. Effects are negated. Take 500. Played 1 Just Desserts. This is probably gonna go to 2. And then I played 2 Secret Barrels. If you know you're going into time, and you're going into game 3, I don't think it would really hurt you putting these cards in. Essentially, if you know you're gonna go into time and creating damage, unexpected damage, or even just kill your opponent by damage, and it's really good, I think. But anyways, that's the deck profile. I really like this deck. It's not very, I don't think it's very expensive in comparison to other decks around the format, but I really like it. It's very simplistic and can also be really competitive at the same time. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys.